If your brain feels like it's wading through fog, you forget words or names mid-sentence, you stare at an email for 5 minutes or walk into a room and wonder why you're there, or if you keep on reaching for coffee just to keep going in the afternoon, you may have brain fog. In this video, we'll focus on a simple 7-day reset to clear the 5 most common causes of brain fog without buying 20 different supplements. I'm Michael, a naturopath, and I work with clients around the world on gut health, hormones, longevity, and one of the most common symptoms I see is brain fog. Most causes of brain fog are easily fixable with a few targeted changes. I'll show you exactly what to try this week and when testing makes sense if things aren't working. So here's the plan. 5 changes over the next 7 days, starting today, and we can track how you're progressing and see what improves and what does not. Fix number 1 is your sleep and light. Your brain clears waste and consolidates memories during sleep, and the morning light anchors your body clock so you fall asleep faster at night, plus it helps to stimulate the cortisol awakening response. And this is super important to get you up and going in the morning. For the next 7 days, set an awake time. Most people focus on the time they get to sleep. You want to get up at the same time every day and try and get outside within the first 20 to 30 minutes and get 15 minutes of light. It can be tricky in winter sometimes, and you may need a light to help wake you up, just holding it near your face for 5 minutes. Around 60 minutes before bed, you want to keep the lights dimmer, have a nice cool room, and avoid any stimulating social media or anything like that that's going to have you wide awake when you're trying to get to sleep. And if you're still having trouble sleeping, having some magnesium glycinate or magnesium threonate can also help with sleep quality. And if you keep on waking up unrefreshed after 7 or 8 hours, you want to rule out sleep apnea as a cause. So if you've got a fitness track, you can check your blood oxygen levels, and if you're getting dips in the night, that can be a clue you have sleep apnea. And this is one of the most common causes of brain fog, and nothing else is going to work if you don't fix this. Have you ever had brain fog before and been able to overcome it? Leave a comment below on what worked for you, and this might be helpful for somebody else. Fix number 2 is balancing your blood sugar levels. Your blood sugar levels are supposed to go up and down during the day in response to foods, but you don't want wild swings. You don't want the levels to go super high and then come crashing back down. This can lead to post-meal brain fog, sleepiness, and craving more sugars and carbohydrates. Highly processed carbohydrates with a lack of protein and good fats can lead to these hyperglycemia sugar cravings. So having a good protein with each meal, 25 to 30 grams of protein, some fiber and good fats, that can help to balance out the carbohydrates so you don't get these wild swings throughout the day. So for the next week, avoid any processed carbohydrates, sugars, and let's see how much we can balance your blood sugar levels and how much that helps with how your brain is working. Another tip with blood sugar crashes is to go for a walk, do some squats or something like that after you eat lunch especially. So a 10-minute walk or 2 to 3 minutes of a higher intensity exercise like squats can help to boost the cortisol levels and help to balance out your blood sugar levels so you don't get that high swings and low crashes. Fix number 3 is hydration and electrolytes. Even mild dehydration reduces your attention and working memory. So aim for about 7 to 10 cups of fluid per day, more if you're training lots, using the sauna. And especially if you're sweating, you want to make sure you add in some electrolytes, a good quality product that has sodium, potassium, and magnesium. And it's best to just sip consistently throughout the day rather than getting dehydrated and chugging a large glass of water. This can then lead to going to the need to go to the bathroom every 30 to 60 minutes. And if this is the case with you, try sipping water and adding electrolytes to your drink, and that can help you absorb the water better. Fix number 4 is focus on one thing at a time. Your brain is not good at multitasking as much as we love to do this. So especially if you've got a lot of things to do, set a timer and focus on these for 20 to 40 minutes. Turn notifications off, don't get distracted by your phone, put it in another room, or close down extra apps and tabs. Start with the hardest task that you should be doing for the day, the one that requires the most brain power, and leave the other things that don't require a lot of brain power for the afternoon when your brain may not be at its best. Fix number 5 is do an assessment of the medications and supplements you're taking. So a lot of medications have sedating side effects or can leave you with that brain fog, This can be things like antihistamines, opioids, sleep medications, even blood pressure medications. Can lead to fatigue, poor quality sleep, and brain fog. So make a check of all the different supplements you're taking and never stop taking a medication, but always check with your doctor. Maybe there's something you take instead, or get to the underlying cause of why you might need a medication. The same with supplements too. Don't take too many supplements that could have potentially sedating effects. So to get started, focus on the sleep first. Wake up at the same time every day and get to bed at a time when you're going to be able to get at least 7 to 8 hours sleep a night. Focus on having protein with each meal and extra fiber so you're not relying on the carbs. Carbs is like throwing kindling on a fire. It'll burn up really brightly and quickly and then come crashing back down. You need to keep feeding it. So the protein and good fats and fiber is like throwing logs onto the fire. Keep a diary of how things are going and notice if there's one particular time of the day or an event that causes more brain fog than others. So when to do testing, if your brain fog lasts more than 2 to 4 weeks or it's impacting your work, it might be time to take a deeper look into what might be going on. It might be more than just sleep quality or your diet. Always check your iron levels, including ferritin, B12 and folate. Check your thyroid levels. This includes not just TSH, but your free T4 and free T3 levels. Check things like vitamin D, your fasting glucose and A1C, along with insulin levels. Inflammation markers like CRP and ESR can be helpful. And if you snore, wake unrefreshed, make sure you check for sleep apnea. For women, especially if it's worse around your menstrual cycle or menopause, you might want to get your estrogen and progesterone and testosterone checked. So some of the red flags you want to watch out for and seek urgent medical care. If you have confusion, stroke-like symptoms, severe headaches that is not something you normally get, check with your doctor or go to the emergency unit. So have a check on the description for some of the links to the testing that we offer. And I'll do a more detailed video soon on the functional medicine tests that can go beyond what we just spoke about. So watch out for that video coming out soon.